Good morning and welcome to Everyday Mindfulness. My name is Bruce Wayne McClellan, and this is your daily meditation provided by the Mindful Leader. Thank you so much for joining us today. That was the stupendous, beautiful music of Dina Kearney to start and create this ambiance of joy in our season of joy. So let's look at a quote from a character from the United States, Mark Twain, Samuel Clemens. He says, to get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. It's really very similar to our quote from yesterday in that it's making the connection of the idea of when we can connect with others, there is a source of joy there. And that's interesting because there is scientific research that supports that if we want to become happy, if we want to become truly joyful, the main way of doing that is through connecting with others. This is a very poetic way, a very Mark Twainish way of saying that same thing, that connection is very important to our joy in our life. So what does that mean? It means a lot of different things. Well, look out there. We have Andy Webster. Good morning, Andy. I know that you guys got snowed in. It's great to have you here. And Julia is here. Julia, it's great to see you. And Scott. And I know Dina will be here, and Joanne and Debbie and Margie and Karen and a bunch of other folks will be here today. I'm glad that you can join us. So in this little tribe of ours, this little everyday mindfulness tribe, we have connection. We sit together each morning. And even though we're all geographically dispersed across the globe here, we have an opportunity to connect and connect in silence. So let's get started with good posture. We'll put our feet nice and flat on the floor, hands on the lap with the palms facing upward. We'll sit nice and tall. Head should feel as though it's being suspended from above. We'll allow our hips to gently sink into the chair. We'll raise our heart to the heaven, sternum to the sky. Drop the shoulders and soften the jaw. Pressing the head slightly backwards. Allow me to invite you into the present moment with 3 deeply satisfying breaths together. And I welcome you, beautiful people, into this present moment. This is where all the good stuff happens. This is where joy springs forth from our life, from our connections. It is where we connect with others. And for our purposes, we connect with each other. So let's anchor ourselves in this present moment with our mindful breath by slowing and steadying the breath. We'll begin by gently breathing in through the nose, pausing and then releasing through the lips, and pausing once again. We'll continue this cycle of mindful breathing throughout today's meditation. And we'll continue that cycle of mindful breathing. We're going to add the tiny joy mantra. Tiny joy mantra is on the in-breath. We're going to breathe in the energy of joy, just as if it were a fragrance. We just breathe it in. And as we pause, we allow that joy to permeate our being. And I want you to become aware of the feeling of joy, like a little sunshine shining from within. And then we're going to breathe out the expression of joy and share that joy with the whole world. So we're going to breathe in the energy of joy, pause in the feeling of joy, and breathe out the expression of joy. Let's continue. And now let's just release it all. We'll let go of any thoughts, feelings, or pictures in our mind. Breathing normally. We'll also let go of our tiny mantra so that we may join together in the stillness and merge into the silence, into the silence. And when you're ready, we'll take a nice deep breath and slowly open your eyes. Good morning. Thank you so much for being with us today. Though we may not be able to be in the same room, we can enjoy the connection we find in silence and allow that to lift us just a little bit so that we can connect in joy. Thanks much to Dina for this beautiful music, and you can find her music at dinagurney.bandcamp.com. Always remember, I arm the best in who you are and the best in who you may become. Namaste. And we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.